I decentralized my income and built my own personal economy instead, so I never felt trapped by a salary ever again, and here's why. An economy is a system. It has inputs, time, skills, energy, resources, and it produces outputs, money, options, freedom of movement, decisions you can make without needing someone else's approval. And what determines how well it functions is not how hard it works, because a system can work extremely hard and still be broken. But what determines how well it functions is how well it's designed. A well-designed economy creates value consistently, distributes it in a way that actually serves the people inside of it, aka me, and has enough range and flexibility that it doesn't collapse when one thing shifts. Now, I applied this thinking to my income structure because a little while ago I was probably exactly where you are, working one job with one salary, one source of income, with one set of conditions that I didn't negotiate or control, and a lifestyle I couldn't really change because my one salary had to cover the bills, investments, had to fit my life around that schedule of that job. And I realized that, wow, I'm incredibly fragile. If something happened to this job, I'd be fucked. And I didn't like that feeling. So I built my own personal economy, which is the process of designing your income system deliberately by building different income streams using the skills I already had developed in different ways. And over time, these became income streams that not only provided me with more money, but allowed me to work less. And the best part is that these streams fed each other, kind of creating this sort of living ecosystem. Now, what stops a lot of people making this happen for themselves is that they think that they have to start with something completely new. But what I actually did, and what the people I work with have done, is that they use the skills that they have accumulated in their 9 to 5, because you've already spent years developing those skills, and you probably just don't see them as valuable because you've never been shown to see them that way. And if you're struggling with that particular aspect, we're seeing how your current skills could lead to different income opportunities outside your job. I do have a tool in my bio called the Skills to Income tool, which helps you map your career capital to income models that could pay you 3 to 5x what you're getting as a salary. Because building your personal economy is something I feel everyone should be working on in this climate, because it's what gives you autonomy back. Not because the money is necessarily life-changing in the first week, but because optionality changes how you move through every decision you make. Even a small change in income architecture, even a tiny additional income stream that accounts for, let's say, 15 to 20% of what you need, changes what you feel about what you're able to do and what you feel about what you're able to say no to. If you're interested in understanding more about how you can do this for yourself, I write a weekly newsletter on the actual design thinking behind building income that reflects what your skills are genuinely worth and fits around how your life actually runs. The newsletter drops every Sunday, and the link to join is in my bio.